What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the Hall of Fame music from Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire. This is the tune that plays after you beat Steven and you get your Pokemon evaluated. They show your Pokemon on the thing and all that, and it's like a very happy tune. So we're going to restore that. Let's go and drag in our MIDI. Choose MIDI out with Fruity LSD. And this is going to be Soundbank 70. So let's go back blueprints. Soundbank 70. And then load this up. This is going to give us the instruments from the game. And so let's play. Why? Okay, so now we have our downbeat here. Let's go and we're going to play the first channel, which is, I'm pretty sure, noise. And this is probably noise too. No, that's crash. So we only have long hi-hats for this, no, short hi-hats for this. So let's go. I'm gonna mute the sound while I drag in my noise channel, noise sample. There we go. Okay, now let's go copy this to find verse empty, call it drums. And I'm gonna leave the space here because I know there's a timpani before the downbeat. Let's just put a downbeat here. Right. Now, let's go and make the envelope for this. Let's turn off everything except the hold. And then let's turn the hold on to be very short. Nice. Now, there's no real panning or anything for this. It's just straight. So let's go to the next thing now. We have trumpets, so let's drag in our sound canvas. I don't know why this is in a separate channel. This one occurs at the same time. I mean, at different times. We have French horns here. Let's call this trumpet. And then we have a French horn. Let's go find that, clone that. Call this French horn. Actually, no. I want to configure this first so I don't have to clone it, so I don't have to do the thing, make the modifications to the cloning. Okay, let's set this to be 150% volume. And let's go edit channel 1, turn off the reverb, and make it a SC88 Pro Map brass trumpet. And then let's copy, wait, no. Let's clone this. And we have tubular bells there, so let's call this French horn. And we'll go make this French horns. And then we'll go clone this again. Call it tubular bells. And then we'll go make this a chromatic percussion, tubular bell. And then we'll reduce the release for this because we don't want it to fade. We don't want it to be too long. Then it's just going to be obviously like running into the other notes. So we want to reduce the release a little bit. Okay, so let's take this trumpet. And I think the only thing at the downbeat is a timpani, so we don't need the space there. So we've copied that. Let's find verse empty, call it melody. Now let's go put this at the beginning here, and then we'll Alt-C to make it channel 1. And now let's go grab our French horns. Let's just copy this whole thing. This is going to be the half of the bar. So let's go to melody, French horn, select, put the cursor a little bit ahead, a little bit earlier, and go here and Alt-C to make this channel 1. Now let's go and grab our tubular bells. Go all the way over here. Select all of this, copy, put our cursor here. Go to melody, realign our cursor, go to tubular bells, paste, and Alt-C to make it channel 1. Now, let's go and grab our panning, which we have none of, so we don't actually have to do that. Let's go for the French horn does have some. Has a straight pan, and so we just copy that over to the French horns. Okay, and now we can move on to this, which is timpani. Does this stay a timpani? Yes, it's a timpani the whole time. So we can just go copy this whole thing to our drums. Oh, and we have to clone this. We clone this tubular bells. We'll hold Alt, push it down. And then actually let's move the French horn down here because it's actually happening in this channel. Let's call this timpani. And then let's make it a timpani. Go to Strings Orchestra, timpani. And then let's paste this line here. And let's Alt-C to make it channel 1. Nice. Now let's go. We want to now go and check out our panning, which is a straight pan. Let's copy these notes, paste them here to the timpani. Copy these, automate this value, paste that to the timpani, say no volume changes. And then let's go on to the next thing, which is strings. Let's clone our timpani. We have some volume changes. And vibrato. Let's call this strings. And we have some trumpet in there too. So let's go copy all our strings notes. So it changes here, right? Ah, we have a change to a guitar here. And then we come back to strings here. All right, so that's our strings. Now let's go copy this. Go to melody, put our cursor at the beginning, and then let's go to our strings and paste this and Alt-C to change it to channel 1. And then we'll go and make these strings, and then, yeah, select that. Nice, now let's go and we'll reset this panning. Let's see, panning for the strings is nothing. Actually, this didn't even reset. So now let's go grab our trumpet notes in this channel. We have a trumpet notes here. Nice. Okay, and that's our trumpet for this line. See, this starts, we need triplets for this beat. So this starts here, and let's copy this and go to melody. And let's realign our grid. Remember, we have some space that we removed here. And let me recheck that. This is gonna be the last third of the bar. So let's go realign it here. Now let's go to trumpets and paste this here, and Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Nice. And we had no panning for that first trumpet. And now these strings. Oh, we also have no panning for it. So we have no panning for any of it, really. We don't have to worry about that. But we do have some volume changes. Let's see if our volume is the same for the first trumpet as it is for the second trumpet. We have 61% over here. And that doesn't change. Oh, wait, it does. Yes. So here, we have 77%, and then over there we have 61%. So it does change. So let's copy this 77%, well, 78%, same thing. Let's see, let's go to generators, trumpet. Well, no, actually, let's just go to the main volume knob because I don't think that we have any layers so far. So let's insert what we have now, and then once we get to that second part, that second solo on the trumpet, let's go paste, what is this, 52%? No, wait. This will be 60, wait, no, it's actually 77% again. Okay, so it's exactly the same. All right, then. But we do have some changes, so let's go and copy this anyway. And then we go to melody, go to the trumpet volume, and paste. I thought I pasted this. Did I just put this in channel 1? What did I do here? Yeah. Okay, so that's really, I just didn't paste it. Okay. So let's put this value here. Nice. Nice. Now, okay, now we have some vibrato on the string ensemble. Let's see. And we have, let's fill in our missing information. And it's probably going to be, the vibrato, missing vibrato is probably going to be at the same position as the next bar, which is here. We have a pattern going here. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's go to melody. And then we go to collapse the trumpet, go to strings. No. Strings. Let's scroll down until we see gray. Go to modulation wheel. No. Do not open a new window. Why does my mouse suck? Okay. But we have space to remove, so let's go. How much space is that? This is like this much. So let's go to melody. Cut this, but it cuts the 0, so let's cut that too. Put that back in. There we go. But this, I pasted this in channel 5 mod instead of the string, so let's go paste this in the proper space. Pasted there, but FL Studio never puts anything where we want it. It always tries to mess up our selection, so let's go readjust our cursor. Yes. Okay, so we have vibrato, but it's too slow. Let's go make it fast. Let's go to 25 for the vibrato rate. Lovely. Okay, now let's go get our guitar. Let's clone this strings. Call this guitar. Make it a guitar. And then let's go grab our guitar notes. There we go. Nice. Control Shift, deselect that. Okay, so this is our guitar line. Let's go to melody, realign our selection, and go to guitar, and hold Alt-C to paste to make that channel 1. Nice. Now let's see if we had any vibrato there by chance. Yes. And then this one's for the thing, for the strings. So let's go back to our modulation. Wow, why would you do that? My mouse sucks. Okay, so let's go cut this out and then Control Insert to insert that space back in. Now let's go to guitar, scroll down until we see gray. Go to modulation wheel, paste this here, and then put 0 before that. Nice. Lovely, okay. Now let's go to the next thing. We have synths, we have a pair of pulses. So let's go drag in our pulse. And let's see, does this change at all? No, it does not. Ah, wait, does this change? No, it doesn't. It's just high and low. So let's go. We have spread pan for this. This one's going to be left. So let's go copy these notes. Paste this here. Oh wait, no. Let's not copy it to melody. Let's go make our own pattern. Call it synths. Paste this here. Control A. And then move this to the beginning. And then we're going to go to Control, Note Pan, and Scale Levels. Put this all the way down for left. That's very loud. Sorry. And then we're going to go back to the. Then we're going to go to the second channel. Copy this. Go to Synths, Pulse, and Control, Note Pan, Paste, and then we're going to move this over. And then Alt-X to bring up the level scaling window, and then push it all the way up. And then now we want to go and give this a mixer track because it's super loud. Let's turn it down 15 whole decibels to knock this guy out to proper levels. Now we've got it. Nice. Okay, so now let's go move on to, well, do we have any volume stuff going on here? No. And then no pitch stuff. Nope. Okay, this is turning out to be a very simple song. Now we have our crash. Let's go clone our guitar. And then we'll hold Alt, push it down under the crash MIDI line, and go call this crash. Now let's go, and our drums live in part 10, so let's go change this to a C88 Pro Map Orchestra drum set. Turn off the reverb. Grab our crash notes. Go to drums. Paste this here. Now let's shift up, because this is supposed to happen on a different note. Let's go select channel 10, Alt-C to change. Now we got it. Now this is panned to the left, so let's go and correct that panning to the right. Nice. Now, let's move on to the next thing. Go to here. We have a synth bass. So let's go, this is a rounded pulse, looks like. So let's go drag in our rounded pulse. And this changes once. Let's see what it changes to. It changes to a triangle, maybe? No, it's still a rounded pulse. Let's see what our difference is here. We have no envelope here. Maybe the change is in an envelope. Ah, yes, we have an envelope here. Okay. So that means we want to first copy our notes, and let's find first empty, call this base. And then we'll go here, paste this here, and then we'll remove the space in our base after we paste. So let's go drag this here. And then we will go and get that automation. Let me see, from which we have the patch change, and we'll go and repurpose that to change our envelope. So let's copy that, go to synths. No, let's go to base, because this is in base. And let's go to we'll right click and edit our sustain, because we want this to sustain fully when this is lower, and sustain less when this is higher. Okay, so let's go and scale our levels to do that. Let's reset what we have. Let's multiply it. Let's reverse it, because this is we want now it to be for the sustain to be up instead of down. So let's go move this here, and then let's accept that, and then we go scale the levels again, because we now want it to be more pronounced. We want it to be a lot more pronounced. So let's keep on going to enter to accept, Alt X, and then let's move it down. Recenter it, we'll put it about 50%. Enter, Alt X. Actually, there's probably an easier way to do this. If I just go scale these levels here. No, I think we're almost there anyway. Let's just go Alt X. So we want this to fully sustain here, and then 50% sustain at this amount. And now we have some space that we need to remove. Let's go and I need to change my grid for to be a what is this? 1/6 of a beat, or just a step? Just a half a beat. Yes, half a beat. Okay, so let's cut this space. So now we have a sustain here. Actually, I need this to be like right here. Yeah, and in the game, there's going to be a curve here. Lovely. Okay, now let's give that a mixer track. Rounded pulse, because we need this to be not so loud. Just like the other one, it needs to be 15 decibels quieter. Okay, now let's go and we have volume changes, so let's go and copy those, but let's try to copy only the parts that we're concerned about. Let's like actually leave that space out completely from the copying stage. Let's go copy this. Now let's go to bass. No, yes, because this is not a bass here. So, but that's okay, that's fine. Actually, we can easily fix that because there's a bass in the other channel, actually. Yeah, this one becomes a bass. So let's go and cut these notes, bring them to the bass, paste them here, and then we will go grab these notes, and then we'll do a little switcheroo. We'll bring this to the synths instead. But the automation still works because it's still going to be going, just in the other channel. Okay, that's going to get annoying. Now we have our bait. Now we're pretty well organized. We're feeling very good. Now let's go move on to the next thing, I guess, unless there's panning or something in here. Oh, there's detuning here, at least in the second part. In the high-pitched part, we have some detuning on the rounded pulse. Let's go... Actually, let's go and copy that automation. It doesn't start till later. Okay, so let's go and paste that to the synths. And then let's actually, I think I might want to separate these, the bass, rounded pulse bass, and the rounded pulse treble, because it's going to occupy a different part of the spectrum. So I might want to just put this here. And then we don't even need to have that automation at all. We can just have this sustain here, and then this have no envelope at all whatsoever. So then we can go and remove that automation, which is gone for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, this is the other one. This is the one I cloned. Okay, so let's just cut this. And then this is going to be the same deal. This bass, this other bass, we're going to want to clone this. But we can put them in the same mixer track. So let's go and trade, let's do another switcheroo, trade this around. This one now goes to, so we have the pulse, this is our bass channel. 3 is our bass channel and 2 is our harmony channel. So let's go and call this harmony synths. Let's call this bass. Okay, so now we have successfully switched these around. Now this one is going to be detuned. How much? Let's make it like 12 cents. And we want some release here too, actually. And is that panned, like that part? Is that not panned to the right? No, it's just center. Oh, this switch is panning, what? I did not notice that. Okay, so let's copy that stuff. But actually, I'm gonna have to do note pans for this. So I'm doing note pans, so I'm gonna have to just do a little LFO type thing. So this is going to be... I want to now... So this is changing every... Is this a strange pattern, or is it just... Well, let's see. So this is... every half of a bar. Okay, so we can go and it does this for... Oh, it does this for the whole time from there on out. And it starts with the... Well, actually, it does start later. That space there is not just to be removed. So it starts out being on the right for 5/6 of a beat. and then it starts doing the half bar. Okay. So let's go select all of these notes. Control Shift, select this last straggler note here. And then let's go to Note Pan, which we will go do. I'm going to try the LFO thing. Make this speed. Okay, wow. We have to do this range. And then let's do it. The shape, make the shape be a square. And then why is it switching so fast? Here we go. So now we want this to be half a bar. So let's do like that. And then it changes there. And then the phase is going to be just a little bit off. Wait. Yes, there we go. 5/6 of a beat. So now we have exactly like the original. We have, let's just confirm that it's like this. There's like 2 notes to spare at the end, 2 notes of right panning. No, there is not, in fact. The pattern persists. So that means that there should be I think that's not 5/6 of a step. 5/6 of a beat. Let's see. We have a different snap. That's right. So let's go. Let's go now change that LFO to be, or change the phase on that LFO. And let's only select the notes after here. And now we want this to be 5/6 of a step, so we want it to start doing that here. So that means that okay, so now we can confirm that, but this is only that 5/6 of a step only really matter here when we have it a little bit off. Let me confirm that. Yeah, see, it's just a little bit off. So that is, yeah, okay, that's right. Now, okay, and then here we have center in the bass. Let's just make sure that in that bass channel, we have this being center. We do not, so let's go and shift. Let me zoom in here. Nope, that's not quite center. Okay. Nice. Nice. Let's put our bass up a little bit because we want this to peak at 6. almost full volume. Okay, not that one. This one should be quieter. No, this one should be quieter. Maybe a little louder. Okay, perfect. Now this should be quieter. Why is that? Are our volumes right? Yes, they are. Okay, so let's now make this 6. Let's make this peak at 6 as well. Now this one, but this one is darker. So let's actually put this in a different mixer track, because we need this to be bass 2. Let's give it some more bass. This one's already pretty dark, so that's good. We have a strong fundamental because of the waveform. Nice, all right. Now let's go and this part should be center. Yes, okay. But is it supposed to be, should it be center? Yes. But did I put some volume stuff on this? No, I didn't. Okay, now let's move on to the last channel, which is I get strings. Let's see if that changes at all. Yes, it does. We have some trumpet here too. So let's go and copy these string notes. Okay, so now let's go copy these string notes. Go to melody, realign our cursor. Let's go to strings. Paste this here, and let's go to channel 2 with that. Alt-C. Let's make channel 2 some strings. Turn the reverb off. Go to SC88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings. And then let's go grab our trumpet notes. We have trumpet notes here. Okay, now let's go put our cursor here, copy, and go to melody, and realign our cursor. Let's go to trumpet. And then let's do channel 2, Alt-C. Now let's go and we have any other things here? No. So I just want to make this channel 1 then. We don't need a second channel. Alt-C to change it to channel 1. And then we go Let's go and grab our second set of guitar notes. Actually, let me go and see what panning I have now. So this is all to the right a little bit. So let's go and copy this value. Go to strings, pan 2, paste. And then let's go to the trumpet. Let's send this on the main line. This is normally center, so let's Control I to insert, and then let's paste this. Let's put our cursor here. Paste this value. Select this here, and Control I. Nice. Now we have some. Do we have some volume stuff going on? No, just a little change. And this trumpet is also quieter, I do believe. So let's copy this this volume stuff. And let's go to the trumpets. Yes, now let's paste this here. Nice. Okay, now let's go to... So we have another layer to the guitar. I didn't remove a note, did I? It seems odd there would be a note out of place. No, I didn't. Unless this is it. Nope. Okay, so we got that little guitar suite. Let's copy this. Go to Melody, realign our cursor, go to Guitar. Let's select channel 2 and Alt-C to change. Now let's go and go into our guitar. Let's go to part 2 and make this a SC88 Pro Map guitar. Turn off the reverb. Nice. Why does that sound so bad? I think I moved this by accident. Did I do that? This is supposed to start on F sharp. Wow, I think it is actually supposed to be that dissonant. Why? That's wild. That's really dissonant. Okay, so let's go and copy that panning to this layer of the guitar. Go to Generators, Guitar, Pan 2, and paste. Okay, nice. Now let's okay, so it sounds like we're done with that. I just need to I need to give it a I need to give all of these some envelope controllers because they're kind of they need to you need that transient to come out. So let's turn off the attack. See if that helps us any. Wait, this is not even okay. On the horns especially. Let's turn up the cutoff on the French horn. And then on the strings as well. See what that does. I think the strings sound a little weird without the transient. Okay, that works for the strings, I think. Actually, I think all of them it works pretty well for, but it's only halfway there. We need more difference. Let's go drag in a. So we need to decide which ones we want. Because actually all of these have like a different envelope, like different timing. So we need 3 different ones, one for each. So let's go here, make the make it a sharp transient. Remove the release. And then we want to go link this to the controller knob. Link this to the volume knob, and we go to articulator 1. Let's mute out the other tracks for now. Okay, so that's a good curve. Let's go and compensate for that volume by turning this knob all the way up. Nice, now let's go compare that to the original. Ooh, I need even more. Okay, so we are seriously having to pull that transient out of there. Let's go turn up the level as much as we can. Oh, this is the second channel. Okay, now that's really all the what is that? What is happening there? Ah, we have the main line. I see. So let's just cut this and put it on the. Let's put it on the volume independent volume instead. Volume 1. Okay, now let's go give this a mixer track and bring that up in volume. Let's just seriously pull out some big guns to bring that level up. That's pretty good. Actually, we have to go drag in our default, so let's go, so he's gonna remove that. So let's first bring this up. Nice. Lovely. Let's call this trumpet. Now that works. Now let's find the, this happens here. Okay, so now... Why does it, like, take a while to, like, it gets said? First it lets the note through. Maybe we don't need to do that much. Let's see. Hold Alt and rise this up. I think I might actually want that amount. Lovely. Okay, now let's go and bring that... Actually, let's boost the saturation on that. And the exciter. But not the saturation that much. I think that's a bit over the top. Nice. Now for even more punchiness, let's go give it a transpire. Let's go up here. And let's reduce the volume now to compensate for that. Nice, so let's turn the overall... this one has... Now that reduction in volume makes it lose saturation, which I don't want. So let me go, and instead of putting that volume reduction on the, let's see, on volume 1, let's go and kind of cut this out, if we can. Actually, let's go copy this value and put it on the... See, this is going to be... Put it here. But FL Studio never pastes anything where we want it, so we have to go and adjust. And then let's remove this. Wow. Okay. So now this is going to be... We want this to be on the grid line. Let's see, scale levels, and then make this 100%. Now we want to remove that from the volume 1. So let's go cut. Now we still have that saturation. Now I think we can adjust that that envelope controller curve. Let's see. Let's turn the snap off completely for this. Nice. Maybe we can reduce the volume a little bit even more. Not really. And then after this, we can probably bring this up. No, not that much. Let's bring it down 1.1.5. Nice. Okay, very good. It's been super cool to watch you do this project to the soundtrack. The process is so interesting to watch. If you don't mind me asking, how did you learn to edit and remaster audio? It seems complex. Hi, welcome, Shaden. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. This I've just learned by doing, really. I just kind of weaseled my way through it. I started kind of humbly just playing around when I was young, and then I really just did what felt right. And it's through repetition and watching YouTube videos about mixing and mastering that help you, but you want to not rely too much on videos. You want to rely mostly on practice, mostly on doing it yourself. So it's just doing a lot of it over and over and over again. So all these soundtracks I've done have helped to mold my ear and made it possible to do all this. It's been teaching me all the time. So now I will want to go to this French horn, and let's clone this envelope controller. And then let's hold Alt, push this down. And now for the French horn, we always want to reduce the release a little bit because the release messes with the envelope. So let's copy these notes, go here. And then do we have any? No, we don't have any volume stuff on this. You said I don't think we do. Did we just forget about that? We didn't just forget about that, did we? No. We don't have any. Okay, so we can now link this envelope controller to the articulator number 2. Now we want to compensate for this envelope by turning this all the way up. Let's mute the trumpet for now. Wow, why would you not snap this? I specifically removed the snap on this when I cloned it. Yeah, there we go. Now we got that punch on it. Let's go give it a mixer track. And just like the trumpet, we're going to drag in the default, but use the EQ to sort of make it a normal. Let's give it +6. And then let's go and bring the transient out even further with Transpire. And reduce this. Oh, this French horn. Now I want that transient to come out even more if I can. There's some glitches here, so we want to avoid that. Except I think those glitches are from the transpire. Nope, they're from this thing. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. And maybe not so much saturation on this. And give it, boost the brightness. Nice. Okay, now let's go, let's configure our strings. Let's clone this thing. Actually, I want to play around with the timing here. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now let's go and clone this. Well, we already cloned it. Let's go and hold Alt, drag it down under the strings, and then let's unmute the strings and mute the French horn instead. Now let's copy the notes here. And let's see, we have no envelope, we have no automation here, so let's use this. Link to controller for the envelope articulator number 3. This one needs not so much harsh of an envelope. Actually, I want some of that transient, so let's start introducing that attack back in here. Nice. Do not need much work on this one to make it work. Let's actually remove the attack completely. Nice, okay. Let's rise it a little bit. Now let's give it a mixer track. Drag in the default. Call it strings. Turn it down a bit. Let's raise the brightness. Lovely. Okay, now let's go for our let's go give our Tubular Bells a mixer track. Do. Let's drag in the default, and we will go call this Tubular Bells. Now let's go check them out. Let's mute the strings too. Let's give it a little more saturation. Nice. Give it some more highs. Actually, let's reduce the exciter. And let's EQ that a bit. Let's remove this part is sort of nasally. Let's boost the fundamental. Nice. Okay. Now let's go for our guitar. Give that a mixer track. Now let's go drag in the default. Call it guitar. Give it some more saturation. We have to watch it when those double notes come in. Yeah, we don't want to push it too hard when those double notes come in. Okay, let's go for our timpani now. Actually, let's go for the noise first. The noise is kind of irritating. Let's turn down some of those highs. Well, let's drag in the default first. Then turn down some of the highs. Let's call this noise. Remove the exciter. Let's turn down the overall volume. Now let's give our timpani a shake. Let's call this timpani, and let's up the saturation. Yes. Maybe not that much though. Maybe a little bit less. Now let's boost the highs a little bit, and the bass. Now let's turn down the overall volume. I want this is a kick basically, so I want to keep this at 6. Yes, okay, it is at 6. Nice. Now let's go give our crash a mixer track. Let's boost that. Actually, let's drag in the default first. Let's remove the exciter because it already has enough highs on it. Let's call this crash. Nice. Now let's boost that saturation. Lovely. Now let's go. Let's go give this a Let's go dock this to the right, this random track, and let's make it a reverb bus. Let's call it reverb. Let's give it reverb. Make it a hall. And then let's go give the crash reverb, timpani reverb, guitar, tubular bells, strings, no, French horn, and then that's all. So now let's go and put this together. We'll remove GBA Muse Ripper's shameless self-promotion tag and go here. Let's see how much we need to. Okay, yeah. Now this is where our downbeat is, so let's put a time marker here. Now let's go and let's see, melody starts here actually. Then synths, bass, and the only thing that starts at the downbeat, that starts before the downbeat, is the drums. Let's hear it. Lovely. Turn up our strings. Now let's give it a Maximus. Let's solo our bass. And let's cap it at between 3 and 6. Okay, now let's cap our mids at 3. Nice. Now let's cap our highs at 9. Looks like we're pushing a little too much there. At least when the crash is in. Let's reduce the volume on the crash. There we go. That's more like it. Lovely. I think maybe the horns have a little bit not enough lows. There we go. Or not enough mids, I should say. Yes. Nice. It's like a huge... The timpani should be louder. There's like a huge missing, like, sonic section. Nice. Let's turn down these synths a little bit. Nice, now that sounds a lot fuller. Let's go and do some A and B comparisons. Nice. I think that guitar is really lacking in volume. And that synth is really lacking in volume too. Let's make this synth, let's put it in, pair it with the melody since it's a layer of the guitar. Let's make it louder too. Let's give it some more. No, not that much. Also sounds like it has some kind of an envelope on it. Let me go and check the guitar and the synth. So the envelope, I think, is more... it's this one, but I'm not using... Let's see. Turn the sustain down. I think there's not enough sustain. Oh, and this is a different wave, too. This is the triangle. Okay, so now I need to go and drag in instead the triangle here and remove the attack. And I forgot to add my mixer track here. Remove the release. That makes it a lot louder, so we can go ahead and reduce the volume back to what it was. Wow. Oh, that's because also the volume is way up here now. Let's call this harmony synths. Now let me check the guitar here. We do have some envelope on the guitar. What is this also? We also have some envelopes on the strings. Forgot about that. Let's copy this, go to melody, and then go to strings, but we'll do this in, we have the controller controlling the main line, so let's do this in volume 1 of the strings. And then we have this space here that we want to remove. So let's do like this. But it's not quite the right amount because we can hear it's like, it's too much. So let's do Control Insert. Okay, there we go. So this is where the trumpet comes in, and now the strings move somewhere else. Where does he put the strings this time? I think the strings are in here now. Yes. So now our string, oh no, we don't have any envelope here. So now, what is our volume here now? Let's put our volume here now. Let's see. Oh, and if we have volume 1 doing that here, we also need volume 2 doing it because there's 2 layers. So let's copy the same thing to volume 2. But FL Studio never puts anything where we want it, so we have to move our cursor here. And then let's I think some of those highs are a bit much on the horns. I think it's mostly just the French horn. Yeah. Okay. Now we have that volume for the strings that we wanted to copy here. Let's go there. Wait, no. Let's I think I didn't copy because FL Studio doesn't copy it unless you go at the beginning of the automation, which is stupid. Let's just copy this part and then we'll go where the notes start. Okay. Let's go to Melody, Volume 1. Paste this here. And then we'll go and adjust this. Now, this part of the strings, I think, is... Where does this part of the strings live? Nice. Okay, we have some stuff going on here, too, so let's go and grab that. But we have to grab it at the beginning of the thing, or FL Studio will not copy it. So let's go to our volume 1 of the strings. Now this has to be aligned with the notes. Let's see, so there is a new note in the strings. This note ends here. No, that's not the one apparently. This is the one. Okay, so now we need to cut that part out, that much space out of the thing. Let's do cut. Not that much. Let's insert some more. Okay, this needs to be at the second beat, so it needs to be right here. Control insert, but now it's too much. We have to put our snap, because this is a really specific interval that we had it here before for some reason. Even though that doesn't make any sense because my snap did not change, so just FL Studio being dumb, I guess. How much? It's still not even there. What is this interval that FL Studio has thrusted upon me? Still not there. Okay, so it's like a fourth of a step. All right, let's remove that from here. Now we've got it. Lovely. Nice. Okay, now if we go to this section, now those that high-pitched synth is too loud. This one here. So I want to sort of reduce the volume here. Let me go select this. Actually, maybe just this one. We shall see. This probably wants to go down too, but not as much. Nice. And the curves should be sharper. So I want to say the timpani should be louder. Nice. Okay, now let's loop this thing. Let's slice off the intro. It's really just on the drums. And then we will select all this, Control B, and then we're good. Nice. Okay, I think I hear a pretty good ending in here. Let's go and cut all these tracks. And then we'll go and merge these. Into one cohesive ending, and now let's go for our first channel, which is our let's just put one piece of noise here. Now for our trumpet, let's do dun dun, so it's like a dun 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 dun. I think it's like A sharp. Let's do dun, dun. Now we also have to give this to the envelope controller. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. Lovely. Dun, dun, dun. This is going to be, let's see, an A sharp. Or maybe we can go dun, so this is going dun dun, and then the next logical step would also be F sharp, yes. So maybe we can make this dun 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 dun. No, we gotta go to F. Nice. Love it. Okay, so maybe, so since this is gonna be an F chord, instead of this trumpet, we're gonna do that going to C, I guess? Or going to A, actually. Maybe we'll do A. Love it. Okay. Now for the strings, let's do something fun since we have all these notes. Let's do dun 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 dun. Let's do like a climb up. Let's do dun dun. Actually, let's do that a little earlier, so that we have a time to like dun 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 dun. Or maybe let's do this right away. Dun 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 dun. Or maybe we'll do da da da. Maybe we'll do da da da. Nice, like that. Now let's go give that to our envelope controller. And then, so this thing is doing a... Maybe we'll do a... No, this has to be here. Nice. Okay, so now let's do that with the other pulse. No, the other pulse doesn't even play. Wait, yes it does. It's just somewhere else. Oh, it's in the bass. This one's in the bass. Dun da da dun da 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 dun. So it's like a 4-5-1. Dun 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 dun. Now this triangle is just mirroring what the strings are doing, so let's go copy the strings to this. Lovely. I like it. Okay, let's hear that in tandem. Let's see. Good. What's going on, Sam? Welcome, Marco. You're living in Spain now. Yes, for the next month. I'm going back in April. Always so early in the morning in NJ. Yeah, that'll stop once I that'll stop once I go back to the US because I won't be doing that. I'm not an early riser. So, all right, let's hear this all at once. I feel like the strings should be a little louder. Word, man. Nice. Okay, that's good. We'll call it there, and we'll come back after I've done this video with what's the next one? We will come back with the ending. Ending is what is this, a piano piece? Yeah, it's that piano piece. Oh, that shouldn't take long. Alright, y'all, so let's call it here, and then I'll come back very soon after I've uploaded the video. Cheers, y'all. I'll be back.